All right, so it said it's not where you're coming from, it's where you're going. Was a person, it would be my guess now. Kevaughn Carr is from Tivoli, a community depicted by some people as you hear the different names that they give communities like that. But that does not define him, and it certainly does not define his grades. This young man has been absolutely amazing. Morning, Kevaughn. Welcome to Smile Jamaica. It's morning time.
Welcome. Hi, Kevaughn. First of all, let us just say that, a lot of the times persons say that they have doubt in the next generation, but it's certainly lovely to hear your story. And the fact that I think you've gotten, is it 17 subjects?
Yes, I do have 17 subjects.
No, man, talk to me about it, because some of us can't even put together two.
I never even know that you have 17 subjects overall.
17 subjects. So just let us know, especially the viewers, those subjects, and of course, when you got them. I think you got some at an earlier grade.
Yes.
So let us know. Tell us about it.
All right, so over a period of time, my 17 subjects were accumulated from grade 9 to grade 11. I did math and social studies in grade 9. I did additional mathematics, French, IT in grade 10. And the rest of my subjects were done in grade 11. Wow. Those comprised of physics, biochem, principle of accounts, principles of business, physical education, mechanical engineering technology. What else?
Hold on. You can do mechanical engineering technology in high school now?
Yes, it's always been a thing. It's always been that way.
No, it has only been a thing, mostly with you young people, but with us old people, with older people, common entrance babies maybe. I don't know if we had that option. So Kevaughn, let me ask you a question, because it seems like you covered the sciences, but you also covered business. Is it because you want to give yourself enough knowledge just in case you found what you loved, or you just love everything? Which is
That's the reason why I did it. At Excelsior, there's a pool called Businesses and Sciences, right? So it gave us the opportunity to branch out, give us a more vast, a vast range of things to do. And I chose 3 career paths just in case, right? Just in case, right? But I did love the sciences and I did love the business subjects. So it was I'm kind of an all-rounder, I guess. You can put it that way.
Kevaughn, young people are given a hard time. The community where you reside is given a hard time. How come you made it through? How come you had this desire to do what you've done? How easy was it for you? How difficult was it for you?
Okay, so my living situation is not as I would have wanted it to be, but I live a really humble life with my parents here and my siblings here. So it's, despite all the negative stigma, it's not as bad as many persons might think, because there are positive influences in the community which I live, which is Tivoli Gardens. So with that said, it's not always what people perceive, right? And the way I did this was through determination, because there were stigmas. There were a lot of things that arose when I tell people come from Guyana, them say, "You Kevaughn, you come from Guyana?" Like all my classmates always there, right? But with that said, I persevered through humility, right? I tried to move past all of that, right? I try my best to think through everything. I try my best to focus on what I'm doing, focus on the task at hand. I am kind of an inside person.
So but that's just fantastic, and it's great to hear when a youngster can be very grounded in what he's about, and you seem to be someone who knows where he's headed. It's always someone, or persons who that are responsible for that guidance or that mentorship. Is there anyone in particular, or any persons along your journey who have been significant in keeping you motivated and inspired to do what you do?
Well, yes, actually, a few persons at that. I can specifically say in my community, I have my mom. I have my best friend's mom, Tina. I have a lot of persons here. My aunt, persons here are really influential in my life. My friends that I hang out with here, my Skylife friends, they are really influential in my life. At school, I have Miss Booth, which is she was my physics teacher. She was my foreign teacher. She was like my school mom. She was like everything at school. The whole math department, Mr. Fraser, Mr. Ingham, Mr. Bromfield, my principal. Wow, he has really done a lot for me. Mrs. Gray Thompson, my vice principal. Mrs. Walker, God rest her soul. She died last year in April. She was like my closest person at school for me. I was always in her office, always talking to her, always seeking encouragement. She's always been the person there for me. So, you know, I've really had a lot of persons having my back. I've really had a lot of persons pushing me, and for that, I'm eternally grateful.
Fantastic. What do you hope to pursue? I mean, you're somebody who said just in case. You sound like, you know, you're kind of lining up all your ducks. But what is it, if you even know for now, what is it that you'd like to pursue?
Right. Going into grade 10, that was my overall that was my, like, I had a range going into grade 10 when I chose my subjects from grade 9. But in grade 10, I defined a career that I would like to pursue, and that's actuarial science. I want to become a professional actuary. So that said, I've had my mind set on it for a while now, and I've been working towards it, because right now I'm doing my Associate of Science in Mathematics at the Cape level, the Associate of Science in Cape, to get to where I want to be.
Final question from me. You're a Chief Executive Officer of a small Caribbean online tutoring platform. Tell me about that.
Yes. So that's called CCGA, and we cater for not just Jamaican students, but Caribbean students at large from Trinidad, Guyana, Barbados, right? A friend of mine had an idea, right? And he proposed, and he showed me that idea, right? So it was like a proposal idea. So I was like, I don't want to take it that far yet. Let's take it in baby steps. And we started the organization in September. Right? I started initially as the vice president and an advisor, but over time, I became the CEO, the chief executive officer, and I've been running the organization quite fine. We cater for over 200 students right now, and we cater in a variety of CSEC subjects at the moment. We intend to branch out and, you know, partner with a few other Jamaican tutoring platforms online. I did this not just to, you know, having said that I have so many subjects, but because I also have a passion for teaching. I do it at school as well, right? And it really does say a lot. Jamaica's CSEC performance rate, wow, it can be better, right? And with this knowledge that I have, I can be able to help other students grow, enhance. And we don't just do teaching, we do development sessions, such as personal development, emotional development, because some students might not be able to talk to older persons around them, but they can talk to someone that they can, you know, relate to. That has a similar story.
Well,
right?
Kevaughn, you are absolutely impressive. It is nice to see when persons like yourselves, as young as you are, you know, proving to persons that you don't have to necessarily be old in order to have your ambition and to go for it, and not just to do it for yourself, but that you have a higher purpose to serve others in the process. We certainly look forward to you, and of course, to the parents who may have children who need some help, they should check out csecja.inc. Kevaughn, thank you so very much. Thank you for being the impressive young man that you are. Your parents must be absolutely proud. Keep up the fantastic job. All the best.
God bless Kevaughn. Yeah, Kevaughn Carr.
Fantastic young man.
17 subjects. As I say, I never even know him have so much subjects overall. 17 subjects, brilliant. Going to go for a break. Come back in just a little while. Stay with us, please.